Why do we return to certain movies over and over throughout the years? A lot of people have different answers to this one, and often they say they remember first seeing the films at a certain theater or a special time in their lives. They either saw it with friends or family, or by themselves on a lonely day. Either way, the experience of seeing those films made quite an impact because the experiences were positive, or the viewers found themselves experiencing emotions they never felt before watching these films for the very first time. So I think the desire to return has more to do with memory. Many times in our lives, we would like to return to positive memories, and in those cases, we have only our memories to rely on to return. A film, on the other hand, will be exactly the same each time you rewatch it. I mean, you might pick up on something new every time you watch it, but the film will remain the same and forever be a part of your memory. So, whether it's because it was a great time experiencing it with friends or family for the first time, or because it cheered you up and connected with you on a day you really needed connection, it all goes back to memory. And often, when we revisit good memories, we want to feel that kind of goodness all over again, that kind of newness and that kind of self-discovery. Looking back on films often makes us return to a simpler time in our lives, a time of innocence before we became so jaded and cynical over the way life has treated us. Sometimes those memories capture moments we would like to preserve, or the memories of the people we saw them with that are no longer present in our lives. That's why often looking back is quite a nostalgic experience. We age, and our friends and family die, but the films remain the same, and the characters remain reliable because their actions and their fates will always be the same, exactly the same. In our memories are the way we felt, reacted, and once dreamed. Movies open up our world because characters are very expressive about their emotions, and often we can pick up on a character's feelings from a single camera shot or an expression. So, when you have returned to a film a number of times over the years, you truly feel like you know these characters and have become a part of their story, as they have become a part of yours. Who wouldn't want to relive wonderful memories, and movies are a big part of those memories. That is what I think, and why I keep returning to films over and over throughout the years. Films are everything we dream, fear, and ultimately hope for. It can bring us to all kinds of emotional states and can be fun, horrifying, exhilarating, and ultimately exciting. They can be any genre or a combination of genres and often contain memorable dialogue, cinematography, acting, directing, music, and singing. They open up our hearts, our minds, and ultimately our worlds. So that is why we must remember them.